Track 60 hosting a PBA Tour event for the first time, the Players' Championship for the first time. Go Belmo! Well, this Easter, the UFL takes over spring's biggest weekend with the Fox Football Extravaganza. First Friday at 8 Eastern, Memphis takes on Michigan. Then next Saturday at 7, Birmingham battles Houston. And next Sunday at 5, it's San Antonio versus DC. It's all next weekend on Fox. Welcome back, everybody. It is night one of our coverage of the PBA Players' Championship. This is to decide who will be the fifth man in our step ladder tomorrow. And Jason Sterner in control of Kevin McCune right now. Top four tomorrow: Ethan Fiore, Ryan Barnes, Alec Keplinger, and Tim Foy Jr. Now Sterner with a dilemma.
Wide right.
Jason is in coaching, assistant coach of the William Smith Herons women's college bowling team. His wife Heather is the head coach. They came in second in their conference this year. And it leaves the 10. Let's send it back over to our Kimberly Pressler.
Well, guys, since last season, Jason has been doing some pre-tournament recon, taking notes on centers that the tour competes in. And this week, he reached out to his old friend Josh Solomon, who he bowled the 2003 Teen Masters with, but also happens to be the GM here at the center. Now, Jason told us his goal is to get better insight on how the lanes play, like topography and lane characteristics, to help eliminate the guesswork for him, which he says was instrumental on him making today's show.
Great stuff, Kimberly. Thank you. Came in 310.
So remember, the last shot on the right lane got it out to about the fourth board. I'm trying to draw a 4 there. Forget it. This one's 10. He needs to split the difference. He needs to get it to that 7.5 board down lane. Maybe a little grabby. Bottom of the swing causing that ball to jerk left.
Said I was looking for the low side of the pocket throughout this week. And how about this for Sterner? Back-to-back opens, and the door just opened for Kevin McCune. Wow.
Still life.
Very much so. And a lot more of it than what was present leading into our commercial break. Winner gets Belmo. McCune, that bounce. It's a strike.
Hey, John, let's get out of the floor and talk with Tour Rep Tim Mack. Timmy, what does Kevin need to do? He averaged 243 first 2 games, now struggling. Only at 170 through 7 frames. What needs to change for him? Doesn't hear me? We'll try Timmy again here in a bit. Also being told that Kevin has gone back and forth between 16 pounds and 15 pounds. Now he's back into the 16-pounder.
That had loft.
Yeah.
The fourth one.
And again, I don't think that's far enough to the right down lane.
That's been the issue on this left side.
7.5 to 8 board down lane is perfect on that left lane. That's a fine line, too far to the right, and it's 2-8-10.
And cleans it up, but had an opening. And for Sterner, a 24-pin lead as he hits the 8th. Jason had 4 strikes out of the first 5, and then back-to-back opens. See what the ideal is at 8.4. Again, that one's left of target. Right now, both these guys left of target.
Sterner back-to-back opens, looking to convert the 3-6-10 to stay 24 up.
6 of 6 this week.
Good cover.
7 of 7.
Yep, good cover. All right, foundation frame, night frame for Jason Sterner.
There's your big board with those opens in the 6th and 7th, but McCune had him in the 4th and 5th. And at the end of the day, McCune with just 2 strikes, Sterner with 4 of them. But they all came before our commercial break. Jason told us earlier this week, he said, look, I can go through a mental block at times where I'm not seeing all the results that I want. But he's kept his body healthy. He said he's worked on the psychology of bowling at a high level. Obviously a shorter pattern here this week. He said that suits him better.
Come on, we have places to go.
And kingdoms to see!
On this left side, can he get this on target? He asked for it to hook. 2 for 8.
Just when it looked like the lanes were transitioning and becoming better because of what Kevin did in the first 2 matches, now it looks like the exact opposite. In talking with the players, they said, yeah, you know, there was times when the lanes kind of started out tricky, then they got nice, then they got ugly again.
Right.
Go.
It did. It's like you're on and off showers. That's kind of how this has gone. And you take a look at the maxes here. We're in for some drama. Huge foundation frame for McCune. Can he strike here and apply pressure?
McCune's in a must-strike situation.
Kevin McCune wants it and gets it.
Kevin
McCune, a big nuke.
He's got his ball speed back up now to where he started. And this ball just barely catches a piece of the 9-pin. One of the few players that juggles back and forth between 15 pounds, 16 pounds, and he does it in match.
What's at stake here? Well, between the Players' Championship 2 years ago and now this, he's 6-0 on TV in his major appearances, trying to stay undefeated.
Go.
Go. Yes, it did. Kevin is clutch.
Man, that time it was the 7-9 going late, and that was just high stuffed. Watch 7 all the way to the left, and then the 9.
He has recaptured some momentum, dominating the first 2 matchups. Gets a re-rack here.
If he strikes out, Sterner will have to fill 20 in the 10th.
Sterner just looking on and trying to stay calm. All right, Randy, what's the key on this left side?
Execute, make sure you get it to the right number board down the lane. That break point around 8, 8.5.
See it come in. Messenger from McCune.
Kevin got that messenger shot.
I was thinking it needed to be about 8, 8.5. He's moved in now, and he's brought his break point with him, along with the ball speed. He's going to take another re-rack. That was a beauty.
That was right on target. With his Players' Championship win 2 years ago, he, his dad Eugene, grandfather Don, first 3-generation PBA Tour champions, the McCune family, a family of bowling and success. Kevin trying to put the full pressure on Sterner. Oh yeah, baby! Come on!
190.
Sterner needs strike spare to win by 1.
Yep.
9 spare strike, we have a tie.
20 pins for Sterner. He advances. Plus McCune advances.
Big
Oh, it's hot.
time bowling
It's still been close. But when she developed
from Kevin
agitation
McCune.
on Manhattan with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease, a distance came between us. She got upset
Now
when
Jason
I tried to
Sterner.
help, began wandering, even started swearing.
This right side, Sterner.
Gets 8.
McCune
Wow,
madness
Kevin
continues.
McCune wins on the bench.
Kevin McCune survive and advance to meet Jason Belmonte.
What a finish.
Yeah, he was
He
dumb,
will
but
not
like
back down.
What a clutch finish by McCune.
over 40 pins and made up ground.
Increased cholesterol, unusual illness, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures.
Incredible for Kevin McCune
Oh,
to
what a
overcome
match.
a pretty sizable deficit, Randy, staying committed and finding a way.
After 5 frames, he was down by 47. Then Sterner back-to-back open frames, let him back in. And then Kevin closes with a 4-bagger. Incredible. Sterner's last 5 shots, 7-8, 7-7, 8.
Heartbreak for Sterner.
You say that again.
That's the difference. That's all pins
Like
or
single
count that was
pin.
lost.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling?
In those 5 frames.
An unbelievable comeback
Man,
to survive
it's a good
on
match.
and now go to 7-0
hope
in
you like and
matches
subscribe.
at the play.